guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to start this video off by saying thank you guys so much for the love on my last video. Like, I didn't think it was gonna bang like that, but everyone, like, I'm not even talking about the people that commented on my video. I'm also talking about the people that were in my DMs messaging me, telling me that the video was amazing, people that were reposting me in their stories. I felt like a celeb. Like, I'm a celeb in my own world. And today I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial for you guys, because a lot Yes, a lot of people on my socials have been asking me to do a makeup tutorial. And when I mean socials, I mean my Instagram. I remember the first ever time someone asked me to do a makeup tutorial was back in summer. And my makeup wasn't even popping back then, but damn. It's now like a couple months later and I feel like I've improved. And people still ask me for the makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna give it to you guys. For my makeup tutorial, I think it's very affordable. I think I use pretty much like affordable products. Some of them might be pricey, some of them might not be. But I like that. I feel like not every single makeup product should be expensive and flashy. I feel like with me, I like to explore. Like, if you look at my makeup drawer, you can tell I like to explore. Like, it's a lot. But yeah, I won't keep you guys waiting. Like, comment, subscribe. Bro, when I watched my last video, I was cringing because I kept saying subscribe. Where the fuck is the B? Subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let me know what you think of this video. Bye. So first I start off with cleansing my face. So normally I would wash my face. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, I'm going out, I would wash my face. I'm not gonna wash my face today because I'm not going anywhere, but if I was actually going somewhere, I would wash my face. And then after I wash my face, I would also come back and use like a pad and micellar water to clean my face, or some wipes. So today I have the simple cleansing wipes, and we're just gonna clean the face, you know. Especially me, I need to clean mine because obviously, like I said, I'm not washing it. And sorry if I'm looking up there. It's supposed to be looking at me because of the screen. I also have a mirror here, so if I keep looking here, I have a mirror. But we had just really get into the crevices and stuff. I feel like this helps with the base. It helps for your makeup to eat, helps for your makeup to stay, because you don't want to put your makeup on dirty skin. So yeah. Okay, so now I go in with my primer. So I actually use two primers. I use this is a moisturizing primer. It's a cream primer. It's the Prep Plus Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer from Primark. It's from Primark. And I'm also going with the e.l.f. So I use the cream base. This is more of a cream based one. This is the gel base. So I go with the cream, then I use the gel afterwards. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, cream based. And just but you just rub this in how you would rub your facial cream in. Make sure you get into those crevices, get on the eyes. The places where you put the most makeup, that's where you're gonna put it, because you want makeup to last. I don't really put makeup on my forehead. I still go on my forehead because I use powder on my forehead later on in the makeup. But yeah, just rub it in until it's gone, until it's clear. And yeah, that's the first primer. So now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. primer. And then yeah, you're just going to rub it in a bit more gentle because this is a gel based one. And plus this one, you need to basically lather it onto the skin, not rub it in, because you want it to be on the surface of the skin, not rub it into your skin, because this one is really grippy. Just lather it on. Okay, this is what my skin is looking like. I'm just going to allow it to dry. Whilst I allow that to dry, I'm going to move on to my brows. Now for my brows, I don't fill them in, I don't draw them, I don't do any of that, for the simple fact that I can't. I tried and it just looks really bad. So for now I stick to gel. This is the gummy gel. This is the one in with the pink tin. And then I have this, this brow brush dropped on the floor. Tip it in there and sculpt my brows to the shape of my choice. Just gonna grab some. First I just put the gel on the whole brow, like that, and then I use it and sculpt my brows to the shape that I like. I brush them up first, but in a slanted motion, not up, but like this way kind of. And then for the end I just shape it. And then I do that for the other eyebrow as well. But yeah, this is what my eyebrows look like after. I wish I could like do the drawing and the concealer, but I've tried it many times and it never works. Okay, so after all of that, the concealer should be dry, should be sticky, your face should feel tacky. That's what my face looks like right now. So now we're going with color corrector. Now for this stage, I only just started using color corrector, so sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Just started using it. I've probably used it like twice. You can literally see it's very full. But for this, it's a color corrector. So it's the LA Girl Pro Conceal color corrector, and I got it in the shade Orange, GC990 from the hair shop. But yeah, for this I just put it on my under eyes because I have dark under eyes. Trust me, they used to be darker than this, but I've gotten better at my skincare. But yeah, under eyes here. Oh girl, if you're a black girl, you know the shadows sometimes look like you have a mustache. I have a mustache, but most of the time it's a shadow. So yeah, this color corrector comes in handy. Squeeze it. Focus. Okay, it doesn't want to focus, but so what you do is squeeze, and then you just put it where the dark areas are. Kind of distribute it like this. Put as much as you need. There's no measurements, nothing. Put as much as you need. And here, put my, and then you just let it dry. Not all the way, but you just let it just sit on your face a little bit, and then yeah, you're gonna blend it out. Okay, so now I've let the concealer, the color corrector, whatever you want to call it, I've let it sit on my face. I'm now going to blend it in with the beauty blender. Yeah, the butt of the beauty blender, that's what I love to use to blend. And then before I use my beauty blender to blend, I like to spray my beauty blender to get it wet. You can use water, my mum uses water, but I use the Studio London You Do You setting mist. So here's the setting mist right here. So yeah, I just spray it. I'm gonna spray it away because last time I sprayed it, I got it on my camera. I'm gonna squeeze it, and then you're gonna blend. So I blend here, and I just track it down as I'm blending. For this color corrector, I honestly, when I first got it, I thought it wasn't gonna work, but it actually does blend into my skin a little bit, and it color corrects at the same time. I mean, that's the whole point. You would have to put loads of layers of this sometimes, but I only use one layer because I don't think that my under eyes are really bad. But if you feel like your under eyes are really dark, I would say go into 2 to 3 layers of this maybe. I remember when I first used it, I think I used 2 layers. But like, it literally looks like concealer. The camera doesn't really pick it up, but it's kind of more, it has a more reddish tone, I would say. It looks so odd right now, but don't worry. You don't need to stretch it, just leave it. I use this bit of the sponge just to get the corners. But yeah, I don't really use this as much, but I'm going to incorporate it just to let you guys know that sometimes I do use this. On to the next step, I guess. Okay, now I'm back with concealers. So I already used 2 concealers. I started using this one recently, and this one, oh my gosh, this is the wrong shade. Don't use this one, hold on. This one. So I use this is from Primark, by the way, the My Perfect Color Flawless Cover Full Coverage Liquid Concealer from Primark in the shade Hazel, number 7. And then I also use e.l.f. concealer. This is in the shade something camo. I'll put it on the screen. You guys already know. I'll put it on the screen. But shout out to Karis because she actually put me onto this concealer. I bought another one because it didn't have this shade, and this is trash. But shout out to Karis because without her, I would have been struggling with the concealer. But yeah, this is the best concealer for me so far, based on the ones I've tried. And the Primark one is actually quite good. The only thing I would say with this one though is that, you see when you put concealer on, you let it dry for a bit and then you blend it. Don't leave this one on because this one will ruin your makeup, okay? But it's good, I like the shade. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I put them on. So first I go in with the Primark one and I just put it right here. I make sure to do this because I don't want bunch of product on my face. I just want the right amount. I put it on my under eyes, then I put it on under my nose, and then I put some on my chin as well. This one kind of stinks, I'm not gonna lie. I'll find my beauty blender I normally use to blend it. So I'm just gonna use this one, but you need one essentially slide. Oh my gosh, comment down below, what do you use to blend out your concealer, a beauty blender or a brush? When I first started doing my makeup, I used to use a brush, but then one day I think my brush was dirty and I used the beauty blender, and I can't stop using the beauty blender. But yeah, you're gonna use the beauty blender and you blend. But yeah, blend this one immediately. You can see it's already, it's already stiff. Oh my gosh. It says full coverage, but it's not really full coverage. Oh my gosh, no, I need to blend. I need to stop talking. But essentially I use this one because I like the color. It looks really bad right now, but I'm telling you, trust the process. Trust the process. This is not the best concealer. I think it's meant to mimic something. It looks like a concealer I've seen before. Let me know. I'll probably find out myself. See, I left it on for too long. Can you not see? Oh, the camera's not really picking it up. Well, it kind of looks great there, but it's fine because my bestie, she got me relaxing on my stuff. Okay, I found a fresh one, but I don't know where the one I normally use is. This is the better one. Don't use this. Use this. The cut. Yeah, you see that? Use that. We're gonna go in with my bestie. I don't want her to finish, but she's about to finish. I've had her since last year. Summer? Before summer, actually. It's been long. Yeah. I don't do my makeup every day, that's why. I feel like if I did my makeup every day, she would have been gone. She would have died. For this concealer, I just put it in the same places that I put the Primark one in. We let this one dry, because this one can dry and it will ruin the makeup. Don't let it dry all the way, but yeah, we let that one dry and then we move on to the next step whilst we wait for it to dry. So for my next step, I'm gonna do foundation. Yes, foundation, and I'm just gonna go around the concealer bits. You're gonna be shocked at what foundation I use, but my makeup routine, I like to say, is very affordable. I feel like the products I've used so far are very affordable. Like one, I use Vital foundation. This is the Vital foundation makeup in the shade Brown Sugar. This is good. I actually found this foundation when I was in year 11. When I got my first wig, my friends said that I should get this. This was £2 in the hair shop. I think it's £3 or £4 now. Ugh. But yeah, one day I was like, why didn't I put this on my face? And then, you know what's funny? When I thought of it, a girl came up on my booty page and she was using this on her face. So I said, why not? And yeah, this is my foundation. It's cheap, it's affordable, and it works. You know the drill, get the brush, spray it. Don't know why I do that. Just get the foundation and I put it straight onto the thing and I just smother it evenly. And then we put it on our faces. So, oh, it looks really dark. But when you blend it, it actually shows the true shade. Can you see? See now I blended it, it looks lighter. People are shocked when I tell them I use this foundation. I mean, come on. I feel like not all makeup should be expensive, and I feel like sometimes the cheap makeup is better than the expensive makeup. Like what? Put it all around. Oh, in here. Oh gosh, don't do what I'm doing. Now that I'm filming, this wants to happen. This has never happened. Now the concealer is ready to be blended. You know the drill. So I'm gonna blend it the way I blended the other one, the Primark one. And this one, it covers. And I like to bring it down so that I can connect it here. So it'll be like a U. Blend it like all the way up here. Chin as well. I blend the chin in around my mouth. If the, what's this called? If this gets dry, spray it in between, it's fine. Because I hate it when it gets dry. Like when I first started doing my makeup, yeah. And I used to use beauty blenders for certain bits. I don't even know how I used to use them dry. Like, it gotta be wet. Not even wet, just damp. We're gonna go on to the next step, but this is what it looks like. You've got the foundation here, you've got the concealer there. Again, somewhere. You know the drill. So I'm gonna go back in with my foundation sponge. I'm gonna add a little foundation, spread that around. And we're gonna blend this on top of my concealer. Because one thing about me, I don't like loud concealer. Like, I want you to know that I'm wearing concealer, but it can't be too loud. So we're gonna dumb it down, whatever, with foundation very gently. We're just gonna go over it just to bring it down. But yeah, you can see it's already coming down a bit. You can kind of tell my concealer, but not as much as before, you know. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go back with my sister and just add one dot, literally one dot. And I don't add to my chin because my chin is fine. In. This just brings it back to life, I guess, but a little bit. Sometimes I see this part as pointless, but listen, I refuse to change up the routine, so I'm just gonna do it how I've been doing it. When I get to my nose, I do this. Basically contouring it already, like. So it looks a bit crazy. I feel like I've said that 100 times in this video, but it looks a bit crazy. Now we're gonna move on to one of my favorite bits, my Mitchell curve case. If you don't have this, you're not doing makeup right. You need this in your makeup routine. I'm not joking. This is the curve case, just the normal one, the cream one, I guess. And I get this shade right here. This shade is Chocolate Charm. This is my favorite. It's a brown color, but it has like a red undertone to it, I think. It gives off a reddish brown, basically. And I use this as a bronzer. This is my favorite bit because it just adds depth to your face, like very pigmented, so be careful. Don't be too heavy-handed. I feel like because I've used it a lot, I know how much I want. Just like that. On my cheekbone, kind of like in the middle, like right here. You'll see. Like here. Do you see that pigment? Do you see that pigment? You see that pigment? Once I put it in the position I want, I just... Do you see that? Hold on. Sometimes I overdo it because I love it so much. But don't overdo it. If you're following this tutorial, don't overdo it because I have another thing that's coming up. So don't overdo it. But if you're only using this, kind of overdo it, but not too much. I've added depth to my face. You have shape, you have structure. You can structure your face however you want to with it. If you don't have a curve case, please invest in one. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me, I'm telling you. I use the leftovers on the brush, or maybe I just did it once, and I put it here on my eyebrows. I like the brightness that gives there. Lift like this. The leftovers. I just go in like this. Slightly. With a smaller brush, and I go in for one of these two shades. So we have Irrituation and Blend and Snatch. I'm going to use Blend and Snatch because I don't want my contour to be too dark. So get in there and just do up my nose. These two colours together. Okay, push it up, blend it in the direction that it is in. And it just gives your nose definition and makes it look more snatched. So yeah, I don't have the camera's picking it up, but for me it just looks more snatched. Now we're gonna go into my favorite bit. I'm gonna turn this brush over and we're gonna use blush. But I use the cherry, I don't even have to look at the name, I know it. Cherry Cola. Sometimes I use a lot of blush, sometimes I don't. I love blush though. Like, I cannot do makeup without blush. But yeah, I just go in on here, my cheekbones. I like to bring it up here. Do it to the other side too. And I just build it up. I just keep going back and forth between the two until I feel like I've reached a good amount of blush. I have to be mindful because the next steps include me adding powder. So, because this is a cream base. I'm doing my cream base first and then I do a powder base. Just build it up, but be mindful because you're gonna put powder as well on my nose, because why not? I never never used to put blush on my nose until Melia, that rapper. I love her blush on her nose. And ever since I started doing my blush on my nose, I love it. She's the reason why I do it, because she looks flawless. She looks amazing with her blush on her nose. Okay, so this is another trust the process moment. I'm going in with my next product, and this is my setting powder. So I'm going to set my face. I use the She Glam Insta Ready face and under eye setting powder duo. So on top it has under eye setting powder. I've never used it. You can see the mirror, it's clean. I use the powder underneath. Oh, about to spill it. My powder puff, and I just use the setting powder all over my face. Like, when I say all over, and dip my powder puff in there. I get the back of my hand and I just put the powder on there evenly, because you don't want lumps of powder, you want it all just in one layer. And then I just go in just to make everything matte, basically. If you don't like matte makeup, I would say that you should stop the tutorial here and then use setting spray. But if you like matte makeup, go with me. But thing is, at the end of the night, my face never looks matte because I have oily skin, but it's matte for the most part. It's not cakey matte, it's just matte, smooth, flawless. Anywhere you put makeup, put it. So this is what it should look like. It should look ashy, it's fine. But if you look ashy, it's fine. Now you can go two ways about this. I spray it first, then I go with my powder products. Or you can use your powder products on top of the powder. I'm going to use my powder products on top of the powder. I just do whatever I want, basically. That's why I feel like sometimes I don't want to film the makeup tutorial, because I just do whatever I'm feeling. So for the powder products, I feel like you guys already know what I'm going to say. Made by Mitchell pressed powder case, okay? The pressed powder. My mom literally abuses this. She comes to my room, she uses the blush, but if you have one, why not get, if you have the, what's this one, if you have the cream based one, why not get the powder one? Oh, and it comes with a brush. So what I do first, I'm gonna go in with my blush. I'm not gonna lie, I use the same brush, not wet or anything, but I go in with the same shade, Cherry Blossom. Oh yeah, my case is in deep, by the way, if you're wondering. And this is what I was saying with the cream. You don't add too much of the cream because you're gonna go in with the powder. I'm not gonna lie, I love Made by Mitchell, but I feel like the powder that he made is a bit harder to blend. Like, yes, it's not like the cream one, but I've used many powders in my time, and this powder is a bit hard to blend. So you actually have to get in there, and obviously I'm gonna put it on my nose. Yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer powder. For this one, I use another brush. You don't use too much of this one. It doesn't really show in the light, but when you're in like natural lighting, it shows. Okay, I only go over my face with this once. Now I'm gonna spray my face. I use the Super Fix Super Hold Ultra Matte Fix and Mist by Revolution. This is amazing. It literally keeps my makeup on all night. Smudge proof. It actually is smudge proof. The makeup stays. Like, I've been to parties, clubs, bro, I literally wore this when I went to Dubai. My makeup stayed. This is amazing. This is another one of my girlies. But yeah, for this one, you're just gonna spray it all over your face. I take the piss, so I spray bears, and I do like 2 to 3 layers. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna do 1 layer. What I do is, obviously you let it dry. What I do, I use my handy dandy, I have to turn the camera over. See this right here? I turn it on and I use it to dry my face. This is a bit tough. Like, I literally put so many people onto this. Shake it. Ooh, I take the piss. Okay. So now my face, sorry, you have to go babe. My face is dry. My forehead never gets dry, but I feel like it's because I don't put makeup on it. But yeah, I would go in with like 2 or 3 more layers. If I'm going to a party, 3 layers. If I'm going to like a birthday dinner, 2 layers. It depends on what you're going. You can use 10 layers if you want. Your makeup will not budge. Now my next step is, do I even remember? I'm joking. Hold on. Okay, for my next step, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Powder in translucent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to, you know what, Superdrug, you guys really need to step your game up. They have this powder in every Superdrug, but do you know what they're missing? I feel like it won't surprise you. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds to think. Black people shades. I don't care. I'ma say it. Because I feel like a lot of these influencers, they don't be talking on brands because they want to get no. Superdrug, you guys are so wrong. You have every shade. Oh, every shade of this. Every shade of this powder. But it's only in the Caucasian. You only have their shades. You don't have my shade. Like, they have translucent, which is the one I had to get because the other shades not for me. And then they have shades for white people. But bro, it is disgusting, honestly. And I remember, like, do you know what's crazy? I went to the Superdrug and I went up to her and I was like, you know, for these Fit Me powders, do you guys have any darker shades? When I tell you, she looked at me like I was crazy. I'm not even trying to emphasize nothing. The lady looked at me like I was mad. She's like,
no, we don't have any darker shades. We only have those shades that are available there, the light shades.
okay. It looks like she supports Superdrug not having no shades. Shame on you, Superdrug. And it's so annoying because, like, if I want my shade, I have to go online to buy it, which is fine. But people now, because they know that the stores do not sell our shades, they sell it for extortionate prices. This is like £7. It's less than £10, I know. Why are you selling it for £35? Let's get back to the makeup. So yeah, we have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. I love the brand, by the way. It's just the companies that sell it in their shops that I don't like. This product though, they have it in a lot of shades. Small blending brush, and I just go in like that, and I go in on my under eyes. And I go like this. This makes my under eye so smooth, and it makes my base look smoother than it already is. Brightens your under eye. If you like bright under eye, you can do this. Yeah, you can get this from Superdrug. You can get it online, TikTok shop. I'm pretty sure you can get it from Boots too. I don't know if Boots has this. I don't know if they have my shade, you know, for my people. But yeah. So I basically put it everywhere that I put concealer except for my chin, because I feel like my chin is light enough. It doesn't need to be any lighter. I look at that pig. What's that pig's name? See the resemblance? Well, you can just do that so you can get under crevices. Oh, my next product. I wish I knew the name of this product. It's like a brown color. Hold on, if I put it in a certain angle. Natural Color Makeup Compact Powder, Romantic Flower. This I stole from my mom. She doesn't know I have it. This is from Temu. Yeah, it's from Temu. Same thing that I did with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, I do with this one, but this one adds color. That one is translucent. Just do the same. This one I have to really get in there because obviously it's very cheap. So blow it, and this, it brightens my under eye, but it also makes it oh my gosh, what time is this? Love Island's fine. Okay, let me speed it up because I can't watch it whilst I'm filming. Because my camera, I don't have a mic for it yet, and it catches up. It picks up on sound. I'm pretty sure we can hit the white noise right now. Not that white noise. White noise. Gosh. But yeah, I spray myself again. I'm just gonna get into spraying. I need to watch Love Island, sorry. Okay, it looks a bit weird, like on the camera. And then I do go in with my Maybelline powder. And this one you don't spray. Now, on to the final steps. Get yourself a wipe. And you're gonna wipe your lips off. Yeah. If you have a good lip liner for me that doesn't smudge, it lasts and it's dark enough for my skin, send it through. Give me the name, I need it right now because I hate this. It doesn't last, it smudges. I've tried so many. I've tried NYX, I've tried it. I've even forgotten the brands. That's how many I've tried, okay? If you have one that stays all day, it doesn't smudge, and it's dark enough for my skin, please let me know, please. But for now, Hair Shop Lip Liner. Fun fact about me, I don't like to line my bottom lips. I just don't like the way it looks. Like, you know what's crazy? Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, girl, line that bottom lip, it looks weird. But when I do the bottom lip, I look even weirder, so I can't win. So I just do my top lip, I bring it in and I blend it at the same time. Oh, cute! So another one of my favorite steps. NYX Butter Gloss, shade Creme Brulee. I think I wanted another shade that was trending on TikTok, but I couldn't find it, so I settled for Creme Brulee, and I haven't left it since. But you see how I have that little nape, is it nape on my lip? I put there. So you can build it up, you can build it down, and I just, and then you can add as much as you want, depending on how pink you want your lips to be. You add, you know. Don't mind the sounds, but yeah, I don't like it too pink, but I want you to be able to tell that I have pink lips. Then I go in with the clear gloss. Oh my gosh, this gloss I love. This is from Primark. This is the clear lip gloss of, it's infused with hyaluronic acid and shit, but I'll give you guys a close up. And that's it. We reached the end of the video. That's it. That's the makeup. Let me just give you guys a look. I'll put some pictures, some videos on the screen. But yeah, that's it for my makeup tutorial. No more, no less. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like, comment, oh my god, subscribe. Turn the post notifications on. Comment down below what you liked about the video. And also comment down below any changes. Like, I'm up for any criticism. Anything you think I should change, anything you think is pointless, let me know. And comment down below what videos you guys want me to do. I do have a list on my phone. Like, I have a list on my phone of videos that I want to do. Oh, but I want to add more to that list. So let me know what more you want to see from me. But yeah, that is it from your girl.